Welcome, YouTube land. Welcome to Lady Lioness and Friends. And I am proud to say that I am having my very first interview today. I'd like to introduce you to Carmen Stanger. Now, Carmen, as you know, I ran the Lions Pride Cubs for about 10 years. And I met Carmen through very special circumstances with the Lions Pride Cubs. Unfortunately, I did not meet her through her daughter, Maddie, which is very unfortunate because we were discussing this morning that I was about a day away from actually meeting Maddie. But maybe I should let Carmen tell the story.
Sure. I love talking about Maddie, so thank you. I'm very honored to be here today. The way that Donna and I met was the day after we were actually, or 2 days after we were actually supposed to meet. My daughter, Maddie, was 15 years old, beautiful, gorgeous young lady, had a lot of things going for her in her life. She was a bodybuilder, she was a state champion trap shooter, a great artist. She played the electric guitar, a high school athlete, and wow, there was not a lot that she just couldn't do.
Like me.
Yeah.
We have, it sounds like Maddie and I had a lot in common.
We did have a lot in common. One of the things that we were going to do was we wanted to come to Boise so that we could share her story, being a lesbian at the age of 15 and being very openly gay. She wanted to be able to stress to the legislators and to the state how important it was for Add the Words to come about. Unfortunately, before we could do that, Maddie died tragically from suicide. So when Donna and I met, it was in the wake of losing my beloved Maddie to suicide. And that was a game changer in my life. The really great thing about this, the really bittersweet part of it, is that that tragedy has brought me a long way, and Maddie's love and energy has introduced me to a lot of people, one of them being Donna. I'm so proud of her and all of her hard work. And I continue to work in the suicide prevention field, and that's because my daughter deserves that. She deserves to be honored and memorialized, and I know without a doubt that she would want lives to be saved.
So I've watched you over the years on Facebook, and you still post pictures of you and Maddie, and it seems like you two were really close.
Yeah, I very close. I believe that I am the most fortunate person in the world to have been her mom and to still be her mom. Those pictures are very important to my journey of grief.
And she was very, very beautiful.
Beautiful young lady, and still is. And so memorializing her helps me to carry her with me and to share her with the world so that people like Donna can get to know her. In all honesty, it's very difficult to be a parent, and it's even more difficult and almost incomprehensible to parent a dead child. And so I want to do that with transparency and honor and grace.
Thank you for sharing Maddie's story with us and yours. So let's make it a little more lighthearted here. So
okay.
I understand, I've known this, but we're sharing with the rest of the world. Everybody knows that I'm a Denver Bronco fan because I grew up in Colorado. Tell us about Maddie's relationship with the Denver Broncos.
From the time she was a little girl, she always identified with the Denver Broncos. There was nobody that could sell her to any other team. There was no other team that she liked any better. And
True Bronco maniac.
Absolutely.
And never had she ever been to Colorado?
No, she had never been to Colorado.
So
that
she
was
would
on
have
the
fit
bucket
in.
list. Yeah.
She would have fit in because we have what's called Bronco Mania. And I don't know if you know this, but ever since the 1960s, the Denver Bronco games have been sold out every game because Colorado decided they needed to be hardcore and support their Denver Broncos because initially nobody was supporting them. And so I believe it was the mayor or the governor or somebody said, we need to support our Denver Broncos, so every game is sold out.
So that was on the to-do list. She actually was hoping to attend the Air Force Academy, which is in Colorado.
Air Force Academy is another big team.
Yeah.
And But
But she was looking forward to the rivalry story. She wanted to go and see the Denver Broncos when she was at the Air Force Academy. So,
well, you and I will have to go to a game someday.
I'm ready.
In Maddie's name.
Yes.
So before I lose you to Suicide Awareness Day here, we're at the Capitol. I would like to ask you something.
Okay.
So, because of the current climate in politics in Idaho, I have decided to create the first transgender and queer sports league. Should a particular law be put into place, and I want the first team to be called the Lions Pride Cubs, or something like that. We might be able to change it. I don't know. Maybe we make it the Lions Pride Broncos. I don't know, or something. But I would like to name Maddie as the patron saint of our first team.
Oh.
And to honor her, I mean, I don't know exactly what the colors are going to be. If we choose a team that represents Maddie, the colors will be orange and blue. It could be called the Broncos, and I don't know what sport it will be. But I would like to ask you if that would be okay if we create a team in Maddie's honor.
Absolutely.
Does that sound good?
That's quite a gift. So, yeah.
I would like to do that. I would like to, should there become a need for transgender and queer youth to have a place to play sports, I'd like to provide that. And I think that Maddie probably would have been involved, had she been here today.
Without a doubt. Yeah.
So, okay. Well, I think that sounds great.
Thank you so much.
That sounds great. Okay. Give me a hug?
Yeah.
All right. I love you. I love you too. All right.
Thank you.
All right. That ends our first interview with Lady Lioness and Friends, and I've got to let Carmen go so she can talk to other folks about suicide prevention. And I hope you all have a great day.